So we're out here in Alpine Meadows out in the valley, out on Highway 9 south of Deming. We'd like to go ahead and thank the folks out here at Alpine Meadows for granting us the access to their property, as well as the takedown weapon of choice out here. And our big tree hunt today is going to be a steel chainsaw with a 24 or 26 inch blade with a 82 count skip tooth chain on it. Things sharp, bare, ready to go. So we're going to trek on back into Alpine Meadows into Area 13, and we're going to put the hunt on for a nice big Nordman fur out there today. As you come walking by this sign as we head out to Area 13, you know we're getting close. This way to the big Nordmans. So as you can see, we've come into Area 13 in the back there, and that's the home of the big Nordmans. That big trophy is out there waiting for us. I can feel it. I can almost smell the sap in the air. It's pretty nice. Alright, so when we came around on the north side there, or excuse me, on the south side, we had spotted a nice Nordman in there, and when we continued our stalk around the southwest corner, we actually spotted a nice adolescent 6-footer in there, and oh, it's gorgeous. I mean, it's the symmetry of the branches, the fullness. It's really a nice specimen of a Nordman. Something that a lot of people don't know why we're taking such care and precaution when we're hunting the Nordman is that if you distress the trees with a lot of racket and a lot of noise and a lot of negativity energy, like you know, you're gonna kill the tree. They can sense that, and then they start bleeding out the sap. And if you bleed out the sap too soon, what happens is when you get it home, a tree's not gonna make it through the whole Christmas season. And what happens is no matter how much you water it, that tree is actually going to start dropping needles real soon. You're going to be like day 15 on your advent calendar. Next thing you know, you're popping chocolates and you got needles dropping all over in your living room, and nobody wants that. But if you really want to be an outdoorsman and a hunter and gatherer and get it, then you'll do like what we do, and we go on our Christmas tree hunt every year, where we do this nice slow stalk and we get in there. We've been out here hours already waiting and picking, and when we go ahead and get that right tree, we're going to get in there and we're going to cut her down, and tree's not going to know what's going on. It's going to retain all of its sap, and then we won't have any needle droppage before we'll make it all the way to day 25. I mean, we'll be in Fat City. It's not even going to be an issue, and it's also going to cut down on that vacuuming. As you know, camouflage is key in any hunting environment. You want to blend in with nature and make sure that you're not out there sticking out like a sore thumb. You want to make sure that you got the nice mossy oak on. I got the scent blocker so I don't get winded. We've been dusting and smoking. We got a beautiful headwind going on. But then the other thing you got to remember is when you get out there, you don't want to be a target for other hunters. So to make sure that we're not a target for other hunters, we're going to go ahead and put our safety vest on and make sure that the other hunters can see us, so that we don't get a tree dropped on us, because you don't like accidents when you're out there hunting, and that's just going to make for more regulations for the future, and that's bad. Okay, we've done our crawl in, and you can see 4 up is our tree that we're going after. It's a gorgeous full-figured Nordman right there. She's a beauty. The other thing that you need to consider when you're out here is other predators. Now, once you get that fresh smell of sap in the air, woodpeckers and other animals are going to come out, and they're going to want to feast on your harvest. So, got a combination of tools on us today. One of my things is a Springfield XD 45, as well as I got a couple other magazines as spares. And then I've got a Gerber 17 function multiplier tool set with locking mechanism, and that's going to be something that's going to help us trim this baby up before we get it out. But also, if we got to go hand to hand with some rogue woodpeckers or something, once they get that fresh smell of sap, we'll be there and we can get it handled. Okay, we're getting ready to do our final stalk. You want to make sure that You keep that tree at ease all the way up until you take it. We've gone ahead and got ourselves some bows, and we're going to go ahead and simulate the wind gently blowing through the branches. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, wow. Boy, did we get lucky there, boys. Just like you have a misfire on your rifle, or a jam. We had that chain come off right as we come through there. That chain just came right off that bar. Fortunately, we were able to get it. We got our tree down. That tree's nice. Look at that. Whew. Boy, did we get in there too. That's a nice looking unit there. You can see it's good, gorgeous Nordman adolescent. He's got good health rings on his whole life. Yeah, that was a nice tree. It's a nice trophy. It's going to do well in anybody's living room. It's a nice unit. In the immortal words of Steve Irwin, crikey. Well, so we're back out here at Alpine Meadows out in the front area. A nice successful hunt on a adolescent Nordman back in zone 13 of the 80-acre wood. We'd like to take the time to especially thank Steel Chainsaw, Ford Truck, Super Winch, Master Pull, Mossy Oak, Scent Locker, Georgia Boot, Springfield Armory, Gerber, and Coles. So thank you, everybody. And also like to thank my cameraman for coming out today. Go ahead and get your props there, cameraman. Bling bling, baby.
Me. Yep.
Cameraman out there with his lace chain helps with our tactability and made sure that we were able to successfully stalk and get no sap release on that tree. Just a gorgeous day for it. Nice overcast weather, and we'll see you next time.